Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming. And welcome back to our Let's Play of Cities Skylines. My friends, we are doing awesome. We've got a giant city. Well, it's not giant. I think it's big. It's probably one of the biggest cities I've ever built in Cities Skyline. You don't usually get this far. Last episode, we redid our industrial area, and we're waiting for this to fill in so that we can see how the traffic does with our new interchange. If you missed that, go back, watch it. Feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button even. Let's get Grug retired from his day-to-day job. So we redid our industrial area. And we were talking about an airport. And if you've come back, thanks for watching. See what I did there? All right, folks. So I want to build an airport because we have a zoological park. We have a couple big, well-known parks that people know where we have an amazing financial district that is built up. Look at these buildings, these skyscrapers and everything that are happening over here right behind the park. That looks really, I mean, I didn't like this at first, but the more I look at it, the more it kind of grows on me, especially as like a far-off skyline when we're looking at it from Old Town over here. Like, again, here's the first shop. Here is where commercial success began. And now, look, we have our whole skyline over here. And we have the big skyline over there. And our industry off in the distance. Looks pretty good. So with that in mind, I want to add an airport. And there's different ways we could do it. But first thing, real quick, you'll see that we notice we're having a lack of workers. Our residential need is going up. So when we finish the airport, we're going to have to put in some more residential accommodations. But I did notice that our elementary school is falling behind. So I want to build, we've built plenty of these. I want to build one of these community schools. Just because we don't have any. So we have an elementary school here and here, and we've got the one that's in the middle of the dense area down here. And everyone's got pretty good coverage. We just don't have enough schools. I think a school would go like a community school. I think that they'd be willing to put one in over here. I think, yes. So right behind the bank, right next to the fire station, we'll put in a community school. That's going to help get our... Oh man, we're not even... Look at that. Okay, there we go. I could probably do with one more school. When we look at our high school capacity, we're pretty good. University capacity, we're pretty good. We don't have any public libraries. We should probably put a library in somewhere. But we're going to need one more elementary school. I don't want to do another community school. I want to do one more elementary. And I guess... we've got on-zoned area over here. So we'll pop it in where we're not going to lose anything. There we go. So that's going to help our capacity. There we go. So, plenty of school capacity. We're going to pause because I don't want the city to fall apart while we figure out how this works. So we just built this new interchange, and we took a lot of traffic pressure off of here. So I think that an airport would be okay to add to this area. I just don't know how big it needs to be. Let's find out. So I'm guessing that airports are... They're under some... Aha. Airport. So, when you build an airport, it looks like you have to have a... airport district, maybe? Is it a district thing? Aha! Paint an airport area. Okay. So our airport area will go from here. You can see how this is all super flat. I'm going to avoid this gorge. And I'm going to say the airport can go all the way to here. Why is this flattening? Oh. Is it terraforming as I do it? Okay. Sell his soil? Oh, because it's... Oh, it does this automatically when you do the airport. Okay. Well, heck, if I had known that you could auto-flatten an area just by building an airport, I would have been happy to do that before. All right. Briarwood City Airport. We now have a big, flat area to do this in. I don't know why it left that little ridge there. It's kind of odd. So, airports. What can we build? We've got a classic airport terminal. It looks like there's some other terminal styles. So there's modern airport terminals. Are these the same? No, they're not. Okay. And then there's a ultra modern. Well, I don't want to go ultra modern. I want to go... Oh, there's a lot of airport stuff. Okay. So there are classic, which it looks like it's a... what's this look like? Okay, kind of like a two-tiered thing. This, which is a little... What's the bigger one look like? Okay. And then what's ultra modern look like? I don't like ultra modern. I like classic. I like the look of the classic airport. So, we're going to build a classic airport terminal. Let's do the two-story one. We can afford it. So, you're going to come in here on this roundabout, and the airport terminal is going to be right here. So we're going to connect this to the roundabout, and it's going to come with a road, so right there. Okay, so what's this need? Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, this is... Okay. Well, that might be a little more than I expected, but that's okay. This is, what, a one-way road that uses a, this is the bus and that line. So, I need the one-way road with a bus line. It's this road. So, if I put it here, is this too close to this junction? I feel like it might be. And I'm not sure I want to put it on this road. I mean, I could branch off this road, but I don't want to. I think I just want to come off of here. So I think if we go to... If you're coming into the airport, they would probably spruce it up a bit. Right? Like, you would probably have bus lanes in this. And, like, this would come up. And then, like, it would come over. Like this. So, let's move this back. I need a guide road. I hope I don't run out of space. That'll be upsetting. I don't know how big these airports have to be. This is not doing what I want. There we go. That got us lined up properly. So, when this comes in, and they come off, you have a terminal. And if I put the terminal, like, right here, then I go to road. We get rid of this guide road. And then back to our one-way with bus line. So it gets you connected there. And then I think I need it to get in line with this. Right? Why does that go up? Why does it always want to do that? It loves doing that. We need a guide road. Out to wherever. What's in the way? Okay. Oh, it's almost there. Aha! Got it. Got it. I don't care if that's a little funky. I'm not going to mess with it. It took too much work to get it to go the right way. And then here, same thing. How long is this? 680. We'll do something with this concourse. Look how much space it's taking just for the road network for this. All right, we now have the roads figured out to get to the airport. If I have to do anything else with the roads on this, I'm going to be real upset. Okay, so you come in, you go around this roundabout, you go past where we do our garbage, you say hello to the city, or goodbye to the city you love, and you wind up here at the airport. How does this work after that? So you've got your airport. Then you have a landing area and aircraft stands, buildings, public transport, train station, metro station, air cargo, miscellaneous. How do I build a runway? I think that's kind of important right now. So I've built this. I have a terminal. Oh, there we go. Congratulations! Briarwood City Airport has reached level 1. We've now unlocked all the things. Can I make a runway yet? Airport bus station, small airport apron, small hangars, budget airport hotel. This may become a little... We might need more highway connection. We might have to buy over here next for the highway. How do I now build... How do I build a runway? Aha! Runway. A one-way runway where airplanes take off and land. They have a minimum length and show indications for best taxiway. Alright, so I need a runway. So I could have like a short runway. Like, I feel like this is where the airplanes get stored. And we can do all the terminal stuff. And then the runway is here. Right? Or do I do it at an angle and the airplanes get stored over here? I think it's... Let's make it easier on ourselves. Let's not make it difficult. Let's put our runway from here. Okay, so it needs to be this long. So let's build a couple let's build 2 runways at our airport. I think 2 runways is good. So let's have a short runway. And then let's have an ultra long runway. Maybe there? There we go. So you've got the long runway and a short one. Because bigger planes and smaller planes, it makes sense. So now, what do I need? Small aircraft stand. Aircraft stand for small passenger planes. Board and leave the plane via this building. I want classic. Classic airport concourse. A classic style concourse connect airport terminals in concourse hubs and aircraft stands. Concourse have to be placed inside an airport area and cannot be placed on slopes. And then we have a control tower. Okay. So a concourse goes here. Oh, okay, and it comes out. Oh, it's like a road. So I guess we would have a curved concourse. So, okay, hold on. I got it. So if it's like a road, let's put it in line here. Let's put it down here. Let's make it straight to begin with. Looks like we need to expand the airport area. There we go. So what I'm thinking is, it goes like here, and gives us this. Like just a really big one. And then it curve connects to there. So you come in and you go way down this way. I guess. And then... So we have a concourse. So now you have landing and aircraft. So this and this. And as we get bigger, we can have bigger airplanes. Okay, got it. The other things we're going to have are small hangars. Okay. Small parked planes. This is just decorative stuff. Okay. We can have an airport bus station. Place a bus station directly onto a concourse inside an airport area for a direct connection to the airport. So... Oh, okay. Well, this has that. I'm not worried about that then. We have this bus lane. We have this. Let's not do that. Because later on we can add a metro station or a train station. Air cargo? Okay, we don't have cargo stuff yet. And we have room for more expansion of the airport area there. So I guess we need a small aircraft stand. So this, we'll put the first one right there. Okay. And then, do we just put some more? What's this concrete look like? How's that look? Okay. How far away? Like, it's hard to tell. There we go. So we'll build a couple of these. Let's put in 4 for now. Okay, we have 4 small stands. And then we need a taxiway. So planes can taxi like that. Planes can taxi aha! That went funky. Hold on. That got a little funk. I think what I need to do is I need to do this first. And then this needs to come in here. That went funky. All right, that looks good. Okay. Wrong buttons. Happens all the time. So you come out here, you go to a runway, and you take off. If planes are in the way here... Okay. So this way you can get onto this runway either direction. That works fine. And then here... think I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so now we just need to add some additional... Ah! See? I don't know how close you can get these. Like, I think this one needs to move over a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be funky. It's going to be funky about it. That's okay. That's fine. I can probably put some... like, just to get rid of some of the green. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then... it needs to be more attractive. So what would make the airport more attractive? Well, we have all these taxiways, and we've got these airplanes. I feel like I should be able to put one more right here. Like, that it's just being mean by not letting me have my, have that there. Okay, so, airplanes, decoration buildings, a hotel, place it along a road inside. Oh, so you could have like a little hotel area. So if people are coming in, you know, what if before... what if over here there was some hotel accommodations available? That just kind of stands out, but what else? Is there another building? Some small hangars? Maybe some, yeah, maybe some small hangars along the... and then some parked planes? And then I need to put in, last but not least, a radio tower, which goes on here. So we'll put a tower around the corner there. And I think another one... oh, see, it has to go on the concourse. So just the one, I think, right there. That looks good. We have made an airport. This looks like garbage, but maybe as we unlock more decorations, we'll do something else out here. But let's see. Oh, is that the very first plane? That's the very first plane of our airport. Look at it go. Look at it go. Is it going to go to the short? Oh. Oh, wow. You have to go in here. There we go. The very first plane. Here it goes. Can I follow it? There we go. Oh, I lost sight of it. But, oh, look. The very first plane ever to take off from the Grugville Airport. We need some water up this road. The airport has plenty of water service just because. So now... will we see a plane come in for a landing? Is that going to happen? Let's speed this up, see what happens with our traffic. Oh, more planes are taking off. They're all using that runway. Oh no, that guy took the long one. Awesome. Any planes coming in for a landing, though? That's kind of cool. We got different stuff. Awesome. So we built our airport. Something's wrong. Oh, there's crime at the airport. Hold on. Lots of crime. We need a police station up here at the airport. We'll put it right on the edge of this road. And we probably need an airport fire station, like, now that I think about it. Yes. Electricity. How did this not join together? I don't want to put... I'll put this here. I want to do something with this area. This just seems like... Ooh. Hello. Welcome to the airport. Garbage is building up at the airport, but that's okay. It's right next to here. We should be fine. Let's just make sure airport traffic doesn't go crazy. But it seems... oh, people are going to the... people are going to the hotel. They're going to the police station. We have a functioning airport, folks. That's awesome. We are having some worker problems over here, but I don't care. I'm not that worried. The zoological park has reached level 3. We can do a sea life enclosure, some flamingos, and some elephants. It is time. How big is the elephant enclosure? Elephants. How big? Well, that's not too crazy big. Let's put that right here. Squeeze that in at an angle. There's the elephant enclosure. The sea life enclosure we'll put over here. Oh, that's huge. Oh, it has to be on a shoreline. Oh. So we can't do a sea life enclosure. But we could do a, like a SeaWorld park at some point. You can't get flamingos, though. That's kind of a little guy. Let's put him... oh, he's one of the ones that can go anywhere. Flamingos. There are flamingos in North America. If you didn't know, Florida has a ton of flamingos. And they are also very popular in zoos here in America, in all kinds of zoos. My local zoo has a pretty big flamingo. A pretty big flamingo enclosure. Not enclosure, but like display. That's the word I'm looking for. Can I not get that to stub out somewhere handy? Oh, well, we'll do it this way. This is fine. So now, slow this down. Look at that. Flamingos. You can come take a look at all the flamingos. You can also come over here and look at the... I think these are antelope. And here are moose and reindeer hanging out together. We have the bison exhibit. And then over here, we've got your elephant exhibit. You've got your bird house. Look at all the little birds. Hey, there's more flamingos and stuff here. The monkeys. No, that's the reptile house. Here's the little monkey house. Oh, can you see monkeys in here? I think there might be a monkey right there. Oh, but there's... there's little park characters running around. Are they going on a parade? Hey, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize there'd be all those little park characters. Oh, and they're out here out front, trying to attract people to the zoo. Are there more over here at the main gate? No, but there's plenty of traffic. What's going on with traffic here? This needs fixed real quick. This is a classic... There we go. The side streets can come right through. I don't know why these garbage trucks... I don't know why they're choosing to go around instead of through here. That's just weird. But cool. Looks good. House traffic over here, where we had all this new garbage truck traffic, seems to be going okay. No problems. Got to keep checking the traffic, folks. You know that's the thing that we're worst at. You know that's the biggest struggle in this game is traffic flow. But it seems to be flowing quite well. Oh no. We've got a problem. What's happening here? Is this actually a problem? I don't know that this is actually a problem. That's actually fine. That's perfectly smooth. Over here, we are not seeing too much traffic. This needs fixed. That is a, no, this way. There you go. Let's make sure the roundabouts are set up correctly. Go straight through. No, don't be changing lanes here. Go straight through. Go straight through. Go straight through. There we go. Now they won't be stopping randomly here. That was kind of silly that they were. Just a little oversight. Same thing here. This doesn't need to be a stop. This is just me poorly managing intersections and not fixing them when I make them. Problem. All right, those are all good. How's our power look now that we put in the airport? Aha. Oh no, we still have like 200 megawatts of power that we can use, so we're fine there. Woohoo! I like it. So how long is this airport going to take to become the next thing in the world? Got 153 of 500 passengers, so it really is just a matter of waiting for more and more passengers to go through. Cool. That went really well. We didn't have any major problems. I don't know why this airplane is stopped here. Is it waiting on this airplane? Speed. Oh, okay. It's waiting on that airplane to get out of its way. And then... Okay, so if we do more airplane... We got to be careful that we don't get them in each other's way, because that could be a problem. Oh no, an abandoned. Oh. What's the problem with the workers here? We just can't get enough. We have plenty of highly educated, but not enough uneducated workers. Well, I can't help you with dumb people. We're a pretty smart city, if I do say so myself. And I do. Cool. So, we're starting to see our residential and commercial needs climb a bit. And we cleaned up Pollution Central. In fact, this is our last... the last dump in the city is now gone. So, that's pretty cool. We can also get rid of some extra random power lines here. We can probably move this out of the way for now. In fact, I'm going to move him over to here. Nope, not on the main road. I'm going to move him over to here. Let's get rid of these power lines that run through here. This will make sense in a minute. And then reconnect them over there. So, the reason I want to do that is we have residential and commercial needs climbing. Pollution Central is now cleared out. We can go ahead and we can set up a little zone right here of houses, of living. Because I think this road can support a little more traffic on this side. We're not seeing this be heavily used, and our roundabout seems okay here. I think we can risk it. I think we can risk it here. So let's get our guide road. Let's figure out what this is going to look like. I don't think I want to do a grid. I think I want to do something unique-ish here. Down here is where I want to do the junction. And I think what I want to do... do we want to do curves or something like that? Like, there's our junction road in. And we could do... Oh, you know what we don't have? We don't have one of these... What was it? It's something like... is it this one? Yes. We don't have a... self-sufficient buildings. They consume less electricity, they produce 30% less garbage, but they make less taxes. I like the idea. Ooh, level 2. Luxury airport hotel, large hangars, large terminal, concourse hub, aviation fuel station. I think this is mostly decoration. I think is what most of this is. And a medium park planes. We'll get into that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, an airline lounge. That's cool. I think I like the idea of there being some people that came in and said, hey, the pollution got cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to build some self-sufficient homes to show what this could look like. And if they were going to do that, they would probably do it with some kind of naturalistic ideas. So once they came in, they said, hey, we want to branch out. Do we do a spiral? Do we do a curvy road? Like, what's the topography look like here? This is all pretty wild. I think this needs to get leveled out. Would they do that, or would they say, hey, we want to... No, they want to keep with the natural nonsense, I think. So how would this go? This would come in... And then I think they would be like, hey, we want this road to curve, and we wanted to get down by the river, so we had it curve around this way, and then we had it curve around here. Yeah, I don't like that little section so much. Not to my liking. There we go. That's a little better. And they're not going to build... I'm not going to build on the side of the river. They're just going to zone here. But let's keep going. A little... Again, they just kind of want to follow the river. They're not going to go under, so it's going to loop back this way. I don't want it too close to the highway because they'll complain about noise, so we'll back that up a little. Yeah, I kind of like these, you know, they kind of come around this way. Yeah, a big loop like that. And then they probably would say, hey, we want to mimic this road. So where this branches to the side, we're going to have a road that comes in. I don't want it to impede the other zoning like that. And then again, it's going to start going naturally curving. Kind of naturally curving to follow. And I think this road like it's going to naturally curve in around. And it's going to come back this way. It's a bit of a funky junction, but these are some funky people, you know? These are some funky people. They've made some decisions, and it's all about looking naturalistic. In fact, they were like, hey, Mr. Mayor, can we build a road that goes off this way? And the mayor said, yeah, sure. Just pay the taxes on it, and I'll be fine with it. And then one last curve. There we go. That is a very naturalistic looking place. And it is a cul-de-sac, but I don't want to give another thing here. So let's upgrade this road. Would they would they leave the dirt roads? Would they say, hey, listen, we don't want... I don't know what the self-sufficient homes look like. So let's take a look. So low density. Fill tool. We're probably going to give them a park. So, oh no, not here and not here. I wonder... Again, we don't want to block the river view. So that looks good. We can get a little bit here. And a little bit here. So let's take Pollution Central. They are self-sufficient homes only. And let's repaint this a bit. So we're going to get rid of this area south of the road. We're going to remove that from Pollution Central. I might do something here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm definitely going to do something with this area. I just don't know what. But then we'll grow this out a bit. There we go. Out to the river. That I don't know why I did that, but sometimes things happen. Over to here. Get out of the river. Get that out of there. Even though they want to be self-sufficient, they're going to need water pipes. Oh, hey. Oh, this is where the cheater pipe still exists, you know? Let's run that under the road where it belongs. Let's run it over to here. Let's get rid of that cheater pipe, one of the city's last remaining nonsenses. Then up around here. All right. Oh. This little guy. There he goes. That'll get him some electricity for now. That should. Yeah, that connects him to the grid. So we'll see what pops up over here from our residential needs. Let's see what these houses look like. Now, being that they're on these roads, I don't know what'll happen. What do self-sufficient houses look like? Oh, they look kind of cool. These look kind of neat. That's a cool different look to like the rest of the suburbs. Okay. Are they getting power from somewhere? Yes, they're getting right off of the grid right there. That worked out. So now commercial. So they said, hey, we want our little subdivision-y thing here. But we don't want to walk real far in order to get our lattes. So do I put a little commercial hub here? Or maybe... I don't know if I want to put a junction here or here. This is a pretty good distance. I think I want to get some roadway going into here. And in fact, it's going to cut all the way across to... what road is this? I'm not sure what road this is. But I don't like that. I'd rather... it be straight on. I'd rather it be straight to this than to that. That's better. So these are coming in. That's kind of cool. That did work out. That gives that a nice little different vibe. And I like that we'll continue to call it Pollution Central. So let's go ahead and what are we going to do here? I think this, because we want a little more commercial and a little more... Oh, we're starting to get some office demand back in. The financial district is full? Oh my goodness. Well, industrial. How's the industry up here? How's the... Oh. Well, that could be part of the problem. We have places that want more workers over and over again. Let's put in... I think I want a tiny bit more residential here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little road that goes up here. And it's just a tiny little thing that they put in. In fact, what if we had some cul-de-sacs? What if... So, like... I can always delete that later. What if there was one that went up here? If this is my middle... Will it let me do this? Well, what if I do there? Then won't let me do that. Won't let me go. No, too close. So I'd have to go at least one more up. So yeah, it won't let me make a cul-de-sac that small. And I want some cul-de-sacs up here, or something. What do I want to do here? I mean, we have a park right here. It wouldn't make sense to put a park right here. That just doesn't feel natural to me. It feels, I mean, like a big park. We can put a little park or something. It feels like this area would maybe get filled out with maybe some additional commercial behind here. Like maybe you would have just a line of... I don't want to fill this all the way in. I don't want to lose the character. But what if you had... where's our... So that comes in. This road comes up. Like that. So we just get a little area. And what I'm thinking for this spot is I'm thinking some commercial. I'm thinking some residential. So I'm thinking some standard commercial on the corner here. I'm thinking that, and then I'm thinking this. Right? Oh, no, that's the wrong type. I don't want high... Oh, actually, there might be an apartment building here, right? No, I don't want to ruin the feel of Old Town. There's a city ordinance. You're not allowed to build like real big buildings here in the Old Town portion. The city council won't allow it. It's upset some developers, but that's okay for them to be upset. Sometimes you got to make decisions like that. A little bit there. That's all on the wrong road. There we go. So that should hit our commercial up a bit, and now we're going to start getting to needing... Look, we're back to growing. In fact, we're so close. How close are we to a grand city? Just a little bit off. Just a little. And it's our commercial and industrial demand that is really holding us back. So I think our next episode... Now that we have gotten our airport up and running, and this appears to be running smoothly. Yeah, I don't know how this works, but it's getting busy up in here. Passengers running through, thousands of passengers. Oh, real quick before we end, let's take a look here. So we unlocked this large terminal. That's ridiculous. We're not building that ever. A concourse hub. Okay, so that's just a place you can add in extra roads and stuff. Got it. Yeah, we have lots of airplanes taking off. That's great. What else do we have here? Concord Hub. Landing areas. What do we got here? A medium aircraft stand. Let's build one of those. Right here. And that, of course, means it needs a little bit of old... need to do a little ingenuity here. Hold on. This needs to move out to here. He thinks this is going to become a disaster. So I'm going to have to get a large one in here somewhere. We'll see what happens. What else can I build? I mean, I could build over this way with a concourse. And then I could put more over here. Like, I could put the large ones down here. That's what we'll do. So, with that in mind... this is going to come up here. Come over here. Oh, too far? Too far? Don't play that game with me. There we go. So I'm going to put my large ones over here. So I know that we're over. I just want to get this. Again, I don't want to accidentally mess up the canyon. The canyon starts right there. So... don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it, Grug. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Alright, there we go. So, what we'll do is we'll build the large, there'll be a taxiway that goes down here. Hey, that's a medium-sized plane. That's cool. We'll build a taxiway that comes down this way for our lines. And we'll get them into this. So, if we just do... yeah, again, this will just come down here. And we'll figure it out using this area. I think if I just... oh, someone's landing. That's the first one we've seen land, I think. I think if I built my large ones here, then I can have my medium, I can have my smalls, and that'll still work. So that'll be the plan. Any last things in here before we call it? We got this luxury hotel. We got these large hangars. Ooh, we can put a couple of these in real quick. slide into here? It can. It can. It can go right in like that. What else do we get? An airport lounge. A place for passengers to relax. Place along a concourse to increase airport attractiveness. Oh yeah. So we'll put that like a lounge here. And another one. What else do we have here? Aviation fuel stations. Decorations like that. Yeah. Put a lounge here. These are 40,000 apiece. So a couple lounges on our place. We probably need another tower down here. We're getting so many planes. They would probably add another tower on this end of the airport. And then, what do we have here? The metro station. Ooh. Water? It would just run under the building. A metro station. We could put a metro station in the airport. Like right here. And then we can connect to that later. What do we got here? We haven't unlocked cargo stuff yet. But we do have a fueling place. So they're all coming through this area. So this is probably where the planes would fuel. Or like, oh, behind these hangars. Obviously. Obviously, right behind the hangars. And then a luxury airport hotel. That goes right out here on the other side of this. Boom. Hotel Z. This needs some landscaping to look more beautiful, realistic, but that is looking good. It's looking good. Well, we're a pretty long episode this time. I did not mean to go this long. But let's take a look. Let's upgrade this road. Where's our bike lane road? There we go. And then this is going to need a little... Actually, it doesn't need anything. We'll just let that be and see if any problems arise. I don't think they will. There's so much water service over here, it's crazy. I don't think that'll cause any problems adding this little section here. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with this area at all. We are adding some traffic. Oh, see? Well, I don't think that's any more than was normally there, actually. I think this still looks okay. I'm not seeing... It's hard to tell at this speed. We're seeing a little bit of traffic come in. I think I'm going to try something here. So, I'm going to put a timed traffic light here. Set up timed traffic light. There's some way this works. I don't know how this works. Oh my goodness. Click on the traffic light to change their enter the stuff. You know what? No, we're not getting into this at the end of the episode. We're not playing around. Because, yes, we're getting a traffic jam. Yes, it has to do with people turning left. It's always people turning left that are an issue. And it specifically is at the main light in the middle of town. It's going to back up our Oh, it's backing up into the roundabout. I think it is... I think it's this problem. I think it's going to be this. Let's try one thing real quick here. Like that. This. Congratulations. The zoological park has gotten bigger. I want that. So only people turning left are in that lane. Maybe that will help sort it out. No. See, this is still backing up. It's becoming... Oh, that's ruined our traffic. Adding this has ruined traffic citywide. Is it because this junction is so close? I think I might get rid of left turns in the city. I think we might have to do that. I think, yeah, we're going to do that here. I think that's going to fix it. I know it sounds weird, but... I want to see if this fixes the traffic issue. So we say you can't turn left. Oh, I didn't do it right. How do I reset? Right click, delete backspace. So delete. I'm going to get rid of the left-hand turns, and I think that's going to fix the problem. And we'll see if it causes a problem somewhere else, or if they'll just choose to go a different route. So it's all kind of figuring itself out from what I changed. So we are having people choose to use the southern route to get in. So we're seeing a little bit heavier use on that roundabout, but it seems to be okay. Traffic is moving through. We've solved the problem up north. And we're not seeing a backup down here. Okay. Well, I was worried. Oh, we are. This is such a heavily used roundabout. It's crazy. I wonder, could you fix this a bit? Because this has 2 lanes. Am I doing something here? Like if I say turn here, you turn here, and I say this lane turns, this lane turns, this lane goes straight on ahead, and I say this lane, you see what we're doing here? Does that cause any kind of jam up? There's a little lane switcheroo action going on here, which I think we could probably fix. If I go here, stay in lane. What if I do that? Does that look smooth? Yes. No backup, no backup. Folks, we've done it. We have installed some more stuff. We built up Pollution Central with these sustainable homes, and we're leaving these brown streets. Pollution Central needs a park. You know, I think they would get a big park with trees. I think would fit right in here. They'd be real excited about that. And that matches the aesthetic pretty well for the way this is. Cool. So Pollution Central is up. We built this. We fixed our roads. Yeah, that's working fine. Down here, we built our airport. We expanded it out. We've got a metro line, which we're going to attach at some point in the future. We're still positive on money. It is time for us to almost get to a new big city. I was hoping we'd get there But at an hour and 15 minutes, we need to wrap up the episode. So hopefully... Oh, we have more dead people. People are dying everywhere. If there's people dying and we're not getting to them, let's add in another crematorium. Add a couple more hearses to the road. A little bit of crime, a little bit of death. I think we'll get that cleaned up here, because when you look at our police coverage isn't too bad. Our death care, it's got good coverage. We're just waiting on traffic to get there. There's just a lot of dead people all of a sudden in the city. I mean, I can add more. I mean, I could add a traditional graveyard back over here, if that's what we need to do. And we were messing with traffic recently, so there's a chance that's the cause. Let's just give that a second and see if this all kind of clears up. There we go. Hearse is just picked up over there. It's about time we had a lot of people die. Like, we've been here a while. We just haven't seen it. Some sick people. We're seeing this huge death wave, but we're not... Like, we have plenty of hearses, and our traffic isn't backed up. So what's going on with our death care? We have 186 that are dying, and we can handle 525. Is it because we don't have death care service, like, on this side of town? Okay, the hearses are coming. They're getting them taken care of. We're handling it. Not a big deal. Okay, we're fine. I was going to freak out for a minute, but we appear to be okay on the death care. Yeah, those little skulls are starting to go away. We're fine. We're fine. 2 planes at once. 2 planes at once. Ooh, here this one's coming into land. Oh, there's so much activity up here at the airport. And that real big plane just slides on over. Yeah. All right, cool. So the airport's up and running. We got this here, folks. That's where we're going to wrap up for this episode. And then next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm not sure what our next thing will be. We need another... Like, we need industry, we need commercial, we need residential. I think we'll probably expand our kind of high-density area that's here. And I think this will maybe expand over to the other side of this highway. And I don't know if we'll put in... I mean, we have this area down here, too. I think I might put in... These junctions are going to get so close to each other. I think I'm going to expand across the highway with this. And what I'm probably going to do is put in a junction here of some type. And put in an overpass. Kind of somewhere around here. This road might get bumped up. Can you move this to a 6-lane without destroying everything? Like, if I wanted to go to 6-lane road, I wouldn't lose anything. So I could upgrade this. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. Because I think this is what's going to happen. Check this out. We're going to go... and this may cause all kinds of problems. We're going to upgrade this because we're about to do this. We're about to go build the road up 1. Up 1. So that's the next expansion. We're going to go over the highway with this, and we're going to put in some kind of junction with the highway here. We'll probably have to destroy part of the highway to get our junction to fit properly. But that's okay. We haven't done a big road thing with a highway at all. So that's where we're going to wrap up. I can't believe it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Well, I can, because this game is just so fun. Time goes away. But that's where we're going to end the episode, folks. Until next time, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, remember, you could live in Pollution Central. We'll see you soon.